We know that differential is a mechanical device. Discuss the working of differential in brief. We know that differential is a mechanical device which is responsible for allowing the driving wheels to rotate at different speeds while making a turn. Now let's understand its working. A simple differential assembly can be shown as: it consists of a bevel pinion attached to the propeller shaft. The bevel pinion is meshed with the crown wheel, which is mounted on a half shaft with the help of bearings. A cage is also attached to the crown wheel, which carries a cross pin. Two planet pinions are mounted on this cross pin with the help of bearing. In some cases, instead of cross pin, a spider is used, with 4 planet pinions mounted on it. These planet pinions are constantly enmeshed with the sun gear, mounted on the splined end of the half shafts. The other ends of both half shafts are connected to the wheel hubs. Now when the vehicle is going straight, the cage and the planet pinion rotate with the crown wheel as a single unit, thus transmitting equal power and speed to both the half shafts. In this case, there is no relative motion among the differential gear. Now let's consider the vehicle is making a right turn. This causes the inward or the right wheels to slow down. This tendency causes an increase in resistance on the sun gear of inner wheel, but a decrease in resistance on the sun gear of outer wheel. Due to this, the speed of the sun gear connected to the inner wheels slow down. But the cage and the cross pin still turn at the same crown wheel speed. As a result, the planet gears are forced to rotate on the cross pin about the inner sun gear. This causes the speed of the outer sun gear as well as the outer wheels to increase by the same proportion as the speed of inner sun gear reduces. This concludes the working of the differential. It is to be remembered that the torque from the propeller shaft also gets divided between the two half shafts. Now as the planet gears are free to rotate on the cross pin, thus they cannot apply different torque to both the sun gears. Therefore the torque gets divided equally between the two wheels on the axle. Due to this, if one wheel of an automobile is stuck in a slippery surface such that it can simply skid, and the torque transmitted to it causes it to rotate idly, then no tractive force is obtained from the other wheel. Also, the slipping wheel will spin at twice the crown wheel speed, and the other wheel will remain stationary. To cater to these problems, friction is increased in the differential to increase the inequality of torques, so that if one wheel is stuck in a slippery surface, then a larger torque can be transmitted to the other wheel to keep a good grip on the road and carry the wheel out of the slippery surface. To introduce this friction in the differential, multiplate friction clutch is installed between the sun gears and the cage. Such differentials are known as limited slip differential. A typical limited slip differential can be shown as. Now let us summarize the working of differential as.